Hello, welcome back to Helping Hand from OKC. Hi, I'm Lester. Today here I'm going to show you how to fix that humming garbage disposal. Um, so there's no need to call the plumber for this one. I think you can do it. Let me show you a tool that you would need to fix this. First thing I want you to do when you have your garbage disposal, I have this one. It's already it's been this simple. You don't have to remove yours. I'm going to show you a couple of things that's on this garbage disposal. This particular drain here, this is where you drain for your dishwasher. Comes in here, you got a hose. If you have a dishwasher, if you don't have a dishwasher, this will be capped off. This right here is the drain to go down to your drain and drain out the water, and it'll be going to your main drain. On the bottom side here, you have crank port right here. In the center there is a crank port. So if it hangs up, you just get a tool and crank it. And this tool comes with all your garbage disposals. You can buy it at Home Depot or Lowe's, about $4. Home Depot or Lowe's. And the way this works, so say for instance you have a humming garbage disposal. And you said, man, I can't get it. It won't turn, but it's just humming. I want you to take this tool and put it in this port here and just turn it. And you should be able to turn it back and forth freely. If it's really hard, it may be a little hard, you just bump it a little bit, it'll free up because what's happened is something's lodged on the inside. So that's how you free it up. Once you have it freed up and say you turn it on and you still hear something rattling inside, so that tells me there's something that's still in there. So at that point, I never want you to stick your hand inside of here because there could be glass, pot bottle tops, um, um, anything sharp object can cut you. So take your vacuum, sharp vac, or your regular vacuum with a hose, put it on there, turn on your vacuum, suck out all that stuff that's in there because it could be something that can cut you. So don't stick your hand in there. Then go back, plug it back up, and see if you don't hear any rattling, that means you got it freed up. Another deal about your garbage disposal. Say you go out there and you don't hear anything. You turn the switch, you don't hear nothing. First thing I want you to make sure you have it plugged up. If it's plugged up, you're good. There's a reset button right here. I don't know if you can see it. There's a red button right here. I'll get you close so you can see it. There's a reset button right there. Boom. You want to push that button in. Then once you get that pushed in, then I want you to go back, turn it back on again, and you should have power. And if you have power, it should run. But if it's still hung up when you push the power, take your crank tool, crank it in the middle again, crank it, and it should be freed up. And that's how you unjam your clogged garbage disposal. But if you don't, make sure you have power. If you ever have one that's leaking, say for instance, you go out there and you see water underneath your sink, you want to make sure that it's not leaking from the downspout or leaking from your hose that feeds your um, dishwasher. Make sure these two spots are not leaking. But if it's leaking at the bottom here, there's nothing that you can do to fix that. At that point, go ahead and buy you a new garbage disposal. They went from anywhere from $79.99 to $159.99, depending on what size you have, match up what you have at the local hardware store. They're pretty easy to install. More than likely, if it's jammed up a lot of time, this tool will unjam it. Crank it a couple of times, you should be good. But if it continues to be, say you have to keep unjamming it, keep jamming out, a lot of times the gears inside start to wear out, and you probably just need to go ahead and replace it. If you have to keep unjamming it and there's nothing inside that you see, a lot of times the gears are wearing out. So if that happens to you, just go ahead and replace it. That's basically it on this garbage disposal. Um, Also, if you think you have a power issue, you want to make sure you check your breaker. This plug that's plugged up underneath your sink is hooked to a breaker in your garage, and it may say garbage disposal on it. Sometimes they label them. Make sure that hadn't popped, but that's only if you have no power at all. So, if you have power, more than likely it's probably jammed up. Um, Hit your reset button, and don't forget your button. Hit it. Don't forget your crank tool. I think you can do this job. No need to call no plumber. You can do this job. You can save yourself. A plumber's going to come out and charge you. A service call is going to be $100. He's going to charge you another $60 just to free it up. Or you may have a bill for $200 from this coming out and fixing it within 5 minutes. You can do this yourself. So get the right tools. It's pretty simple. If you need to know how, you can always YouTube me at Helping Hand OKC. I have it on the video feed. You can, please leave comments. Um, that to be it, guys. That's a quick tip for your garbage disposal. Just be sure to always be safe. And for those who are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. You can find me at Helping Hand OKC. That's on YouTube. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment. Thank you. Bye-bye.